I'm a driver, I'm a winner. Things are going to be different this time. I can feel it. Thank you for checking us out, ladies and gentlemen. This is Beer Boy Sports Talk, and you are watching episode 0. We got a little bit of a preview pod coming at you hot. We're going to be on Facebook, we're going to be on Instagram, we're going to be weekly, and this is what you can expect. We're crossing our T's, we're dotting our I's. Episode 1's coming really soon. Check us out.
Yeah, it's like typical Dallas fan talk. I'm not gonna lie, of course. Yeah. Everybody
And
who's a free agent is going to Dallas. We get it, but
well, that's the thing. He's not a free agent though. He's still under contract with the Eagles.
Oh no, but if he's gonna force his way off of the team, of course you guys are gonna be somewhere in the mix for that. But I don't think there's gonna be any way.
How is that? That as a Dallas Cowboys fan, obviously I would love to pair AJ Brown with CeeDee Lamb. But there is absolutely no way in hell that the Eagles would ever trade A.J. Brown to the Dallas Cowboys.
And all of the Jaguars and their fate, Eagles and their fate, it's really honestly pretty similar. Two teams that started off hot. Do you know that the Jacksonville Jaguars were the number 1 seed in the AFC East at one time? We were sitting at a nice and pretty 6-2.
And they ended
number 1 seed in the AFC East. We just took a little bit less time to flame out. You know, we're not wasting anybody's time in the playoffs. We knew it wasn't going to happen. Bringing up the Giants, we can also pair into the whole Wink Martindale thing. I can honestly tell you my takes on what I've been hearing on the inside and everything like that. Not that I have any inside connections or anything, but, I listen to local podcasts. I pay attention to the local reporters and everything like that. Wink forced his way off the team, and that stinks, man.
Yeah.
It stinks. It stinks as a Giants fan. It stinks for a bunch of reasons, not just the fact that we're losing a decent defensive coordinator. He did really well with the pieces that he had, and honestly, our defense was not the problem. That's not why we were losing games. Our defense honestly played really well the last half of that season. And not only stinks to lose a good defensive coordinator, but it stinks it's got like this slimy Jets feel to it. You don't want to play for the New York Giants? You don't want to play for the New York Football Giants? That's supposed to be a destination team. And we haven't been.
And New York.
Yeah. Nobody wants to come and play for the New York Giants. You don't want to come in and try and win something here. You know how big you would be?
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to say something. It does. About the inside, I don't know about the Mara family, or maybe it's the GM, Joe Schoen, but maybe it's the ball himself, But it just stinks to hear that. It's got that very slimy, I root for a poorly run organization feel,
And trust me, I've went through that with the Cowboys up until more recently. How many years have I gone through of Jerry Jones just thinking what is this guy doing?
And it's every year. It's just it starts out hot and then the roller coaster has to come down sometimes, and it stinks. And I watch my wife go through it every single year. And I watch my best friend go through it every single year over here, and it's a bummer. It's a bummer. See, as Giants fans, I can admit we suck. That's that. It's very simple. See, look, we suck. Just do it with me. We suck.
Hey, we still got hockey.
Devils Rangers, man. It's gonna be the season's gonna be awesome, man. I'm glad that I'm not actually going to get to talk to somebody about it too. I can't tell you how rare it is to find Devils. Not only Devils fans, but hockey fans in general in New Jersey are just.
I know, yeah. It's
maybe I'm looking in the wrong spots. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
It seems to be hard to come by, but we're both doing great. Can't wait for the conversations about that. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Last I saw, a Knicks fan? I thought you were a Knicks fan.
I'm a Nets fan.
You're a Nets fan? I thought it was Rangers, Knicks, Yankee. No, yeah, because you're a Mets fan too.
Mets fan.
The Rangers thing really is just to piss me off then, right? It's just to make me mad.
I guess it is.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
But
so
yeah, I'll be probably doing all the basketball talking then because I mean I watch any game that's on. Literally, I call myself a Thunder fan. I also pay attention to Brooklyn. I watch the Knicks whenever they're on. Like honestly, just give me a game. Give me a game. I will watch it. Very super excited about what I see from my Oklahoma City Thunder. I think they're coming out of the West strong. I I don't know if it's their year. I think they need one more year. We're gonna make a deep run this year, but I don't know if it's their year to win it. I think we
I
need one more year.
I think they need another piece too.
No, I don't think that we need any more pieces, man. We got the strong, small forward in Lou Dort. He's our lockdown defender with Chet Holmgren, who's going to be in the post locking down. While Dort's locking down the perimeter, we got SGA handling the ball with Giddy. That's kind of the thing that I don't like. We got Giddy, who's primarily a ball handler, and SGA, who loves the ball in his hand and plays amazingly with the ball in his hand. So we do kind of have two handlers that it kind of clashes a little bit. We usually put Giddy in like with the 6-man lineup so that it works a little bit better. Give SGA some time to rest. But the guard, I mean, how can you say anything bad about SGA? How can you say anything bad about Chet Holmgren with the year he's been having? Maybe a power forward. That's about it. I like the Williamses, the Jalen Williamses. I can't believe there are two of them. I think here's my fun fact, my conspiracy theory. They're actually one person, and his superpower is that he can turn into two people only specifically on a basketball court. It's a very specific weird superpower. It's Jalen Williams and it's Jalen Williams, and I'm not being like that, but they do look very similar. Okay, they play a very similar style. They're the same person. They're the same person. He could just clone himself for a game, and it's two Jalen Williamses. So that's cool, like a little superpower that we have. I think it's fun. I think it adds a neat little fun thing to the game. But yeah, I see us going on a deep run. I see us going on a deep run. But as for the Knicks, like you were talking about, sorry to get off that topic, but they're doing pretty good. They're doing all right.
Yeah, what are they now? They're 5-0 since the Anunoby trade, I think it is.
I don't know if they're 5-0 or not. They've
Last
been
I
winning a
saw,
lot of games that
I saw it was 5-0.
yeah,
I don't
okay. So
remember if
they've been
that
winning
was
a lot of games that I've been watching. I know that. I know I haven't been watching any else in a very long time. Anunoby's looking great in there. Julius Randle's looking great in there. I love me some IQ. I can't wait till he comes back.
who quickly.
Yeah,
He's
Manuel
gone.
quickly. He's gone.
They,
Gone.
they traded him in the Anunoby trade.
I
He's
thought
in
he was.
Toronto.
I thought he was injured. I thought he didn't go in the Anunoby trade.
Mm-mm. He's
No.
in Toronto.
Huh. Well, that
He went.
explains why I haven't been seeing him. I thought he was injured. You see
He
that?
went to Toronto with RJ Barrett.
Well, that's a shame. I hope he does good in Toronto. He was really fun to watch. I like me some good long defensive wingmen. I like me the Thabo Cephalosas of the world, the Jalen Williamses of the world, the IQs of the world.
I find basketball a little bit tough to watch nowadays just because of the way some of the games get called and stuff like that with the whole like just favoritism towards certain players and just I don't know. Like obviously I like to watch the Nets games every once in a while. I haven't been watching them recently because they've been struggling pretty bad. But basketball to me, like I know they've had the rule changes and they're they've taken away some of the things that guys used to do with like trying to draw contact to get fouls. They have taken that away. But like you
Not a
still
big soccer
sometimes
fan, man, are you?
no, I don't watch soccer. No.
See, because that they're very similar in that the sports that you're used to watching, baseball, hockey, football, and everything, it's about physical prowess,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's a lot of pageantry to basketball.
Yeah,
It's
that's
it's
for
it's
sure.
it's almost like wrestling, and not that it's scripted, not that I'm saying that it's
Oh,
scripted,
I
but
think
it's
it could be.
very much.
I think it
It's
could
not.
be.
Well, I mean, you were just giving out the scripted thing for the football. So I think
Well,
everything's
that's true too.
But
That's fair.
I'm not saying that it's scripted, but what I'm saying is that it does involve a lot of pageantry. It does build itself on stories and drama, and it's more superstar based and
It's
not just
entertainment
team
based more than
based.
actual basketball.
Yeah, a lot of basketball fans that I talk to like a specific player, not a team. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
So and that's kind of and the only other sport that I know that's like that is
It's
soccer,
soccer. Yeah.
which is also very pageantry based, which is also a
Mm-hmm.
lot of drawn fouls, which is also a lot of dancing and everything
Yeah.
like that, and superstar based.
It is rough rooting for these teams, but you know what? It's way better when you're in a group, way better when you get to talk it out, and way better when you just get to vent with us. So let's go ahead and end it the only way that we can. You want to fade us? You want to follow us? I'll bet you'll make money either way. Let's check out our wild card picks, and we'll see you guys real soon.
I think the Chiefs are going to wash them.
I don't think it's going to be as bad as you guys think. I don't think it's going to be as bad as you guys think.
Well, yeah, maybe just because of the weather, but I think the Chiefs are going to win because they're going to Kansas City, where the predicted wind chill for that game is going to be minus 30 degrees. The Dolphins aren't going to know how to play football when it's that cold.
So here's my question. Does Kansas City know how to play football when it's that cold? I mean, just because you're from, it's not like Missouri is Toronto or
Or Buffalo.
Alaska or something. Yeah, or Buffalo where it's constantly that cold. Like Missouri's not used to negative 30-degree weather either. Patrick Mahomes is going to be freezing his ass off exactly as bad as Tua is. I don't think anybody's going to want to play out there. That's why I'm
No.
expecting a really low scoring game.
Nope.
A really close low scoring game.
Nope.
And I'm going to take Miami to cover.
No.
I'll take the Chiefs to win, but I think Miami's covering.
I could see that. Yeah, Chiefs I definitely think are going to win, though.
You got a final prediction for the Cowboys game?
Dude, I don't know.
I want to see if you could be objective on your own team.
I know, it's so hard. Like, obviously, you know, the statistics and the numbers, you know, favor the Cowboys being at home and what they've done at home the majority of the season, averaging like 35 points a game or something at home. But it's just, it's so hard just knowing, you know, what the Cowboys have failed to do in the playoffs over the last few years. But with that being said, with the way the Cowboys were able to close out the game in Week 18, albeit against, you know, the Commanders, who are not very good, I think the Cowboys are going to be hyped up for this game. They are going to be at home. The crowd's going to be into it. You know, obviously, you know, the defense is going to be there. I heard somewhere, I think on Instagram, I saw a clip somewhere. Somebody was talking about the Packers in that, like, it's kind of like frustrating how good they've been at the end of the season. And I don't know this, you know, personally, because I haven't watched any Packers games. But the person was talking about how, like, Jordan Love has been throwing a lot of passes that really should have been interceptions and weren't, and just things have just been falling their way. So who knows, maybe this Cowboys defense that is known for getting turnovers,
Nope.
you know, will be able to kind of flip that script.
Nope.
And those passes that people were thinking that Jordan Love should have been picked off on will turn into interceptions.
Nope.
But, you know, we're going to have to wait and see. I know this is not the same Packers team that, you know, was led by Aaron Rodgers, that, you know, beat the Cowboys on the Des Bryant catch that wasn't, and that Jared Cook freaking toe dragging sideline catch from a few years ago.
Yeah.
But again, it's really just going to come down to, can Dak Prescott step up in the playoffs?
Nope.
My only hope is that at least for the first game, hopefully two, it can be a little different because the Cowboys are at home where they thrive on offense, hoping that they'll be able to put up some points and then the defense can just go to work doing what it does, rushing the passer and forcing turnovers. That's the hope.
That being said, I don't want to completely, spend the entire first cast shitting all over your entire team. I do want to give credit where credit's due. You guys' defense looks unstoppable. Unstoppable. You guys have like some kind of cheat code where you always win at Jerry World and you guys are playing at home. I got you guys to win and to cover.
I missed. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's going to be a fairly comfortable one, too. I don't think Jordan Love is ready. I think he hasn't played or performed well against defense nearly as good as your guys is. And I don't think that anybody really fears the Packers defense. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna.
Yeah, like they have a solid defense, but
all respect, but they do have a solid defense. I'm saying this as a Giants and Jags fan. Okay, you guys have a better defense than us. Trust me. I'm not saying anything bad, but I don't think that anybody fears the Green Bay Packers defense at the end of the day. So you got them beat on offense. You got them beat on defense. I got to give you guys the easy win.
Boy, I wonder what happened in that game. Hopefully nothing that made us look completely stupid, right? We hitched our wagon onto the Cowboys. What could possibly go wrong? You know, I didn't want to shit on my boys' team on our first, actually our 0 podcast, but I guess they did it to themselves. It's going to be really fun watching his reaction. It's going to be really fun seeing where he thinks his team needs to go. Maybe Dak is the answer. Maybe Dak isn't. I don't know. It's going to be fun to watch us, too, the Giants and the Jags. There's going to be a lot of stuff to discuss. Can't wait to do it here with you guys. Like and subscribe. It really helps us out, and I will catch you all later.